The total cost of production is the sum of the fixed costs and variable costs. Fixed costs are those which exist regardless of how much we produce. In our case, this includes the oven and the cooking equipment. Variable costs are the costs which increase as the quantity produced increases. These are our ingredients to make the cake and the labour involved. When we draw the graph for the total cost function must start at the same point as the horizontal fixed cost function, as this is the minimum cost of production.
Revenue a firm receives is the total amount of money made when output is sold. This is calculated by multiplying the unit price by the quantity sold. If we sell our cakes at 20p each and sell 40 cakes, the total revenue for that time frame is £8. When we draw the graph for total revenue, the minimum will always be 0, and it is graphed using different quantity values. Assuming price remains constant, the gradient or slope will also remain linear.
Profit is made when production occurs at any point when the total revenue received from sales is greater than the total cost of production. This is represented on our graph by the shaded area. If total cost of producing 100 cakes is £10, this means that we would have to sell each cake for at least 11p to make a profit.
The even point is the point at which the price is set such that neither a profit or loss is made. This can be calculated where total cost is equal to total revenue, and this is shown on the graph, the points of intersection between the two functions, represented here by BE.
Elasticity allows us to analyse how consumers and producers will react to a change in the price of a product, in terms of how much they are willing to supply or demand of that product. It is calculated using the formula percentage change in quantity demanded divided by the percentage change in price. If demand is elastic, a small change in price will have a pronounced effect on how much of a good is demanded or supplied, and conversely, if demand is price inelastic, a change in price would have very little effect on the quantity demanded. Factors that affect the elasticity of demand for a product include the availability of substitutes, the cost of the good relative to a person's income, and the necessity of the purchase. For example, our cakes would be relatively price elastic, as there are many close substitutes available, and with their availability in supermarkets and such, it is easy for consumers to substitute away from our product if a similar product is available cheaper elsewhere. Other products, petrol for example, are relatively inelastic, as there will always be high demand for it regardless of a price rise.